Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, part of the world you are right now. Well, we're back for our civil service exams review. My name is Chester, and our topic again for today is about ratio and proportion. We've got two problems here. First off, all right, first one, 12 workers can finish a job in 20 days. After working for 5 days, 4 workers leave. How many more days will the remaining workers need to finish the job? We've got four choices here for an answer. Right? So, sabi daw, mayroong 12 workers and yung trabaho na pwede nilang gawin in 20 days. Okay? Pero after 5 days, nabawasan sila ng apat. So, ang natitira na lang, 8. Ang tanong, yung natitirang working days, ilang araw nilang gagawin para sa 8 work? Right? So, 15 days na lang naiiwan para sa 12 minus 4, 8 workers. Right? So, isolve po natin yan. Common civil service exams question po siya. Right? So, meron tayong workers and time to do the work, okay? But let's get the formula. Work, W, no? Plus is equals to L. Ang L, ibig sabihin po, laborers. Yung mga nagtatrabaho. Para hindi tayo ma-confuse, right? Tapos T is for time. Alright? So, pwede na po natin mga compute. Okay, let's start with yung panahon na kumpleto pa sila, tapos ilan yung kayang gawin niya. Right? Theoretically, 12 workers or laborers, kayang tapusin ang 20 days na work in 20 days. Right? So that's 12 times 20. 12 laborers times 20 days. Okay? So L is 12L time T is 20 days. Okay? That's the total work. Okay? So that's equal to 240 ang unit natin, labor days. Alright? So yun yung ideally yung isang work pwede matapos ng 12 katao. Okay? So 240 labor days. Paano kung nakapagtrabaho sila ng 5 days? Okay, yun yung ibabawas natin sa 240. So, computing po natin. Okay? Work done, yun yung WD. No? Work done is equals to 12 laborers times 5 days. Kasi 5 araw nagtrabaho yung laborers. Okay? Yun yung ibabawas natin dun sa pagkumpletong 20 days. Okay? So, ang matitira po doon, minus 60, 12 times 5, 60 labor day, minus natin, that's 180 labor day. Yun na po yung natitirang gagawin. At yung gagawin nun, ang gagawa nun, 8 katao. Okay? So, that's the work, remaining work, WR. Okay, so pwede na natin i-compute, no? We know that the remaining work is equals to the remaining laborers times the remaining time. Okay? So, interested po tayo sa remaining time. Given na po yung work, kung ilan, remaining work. Given na po yung remaining laborers. Okay, so T is equals to transpose the L, W over L. Okay, so what is the remaining time? That is 180 LD divided by the remaining laborers. 8 po. Paano nga ulit naging 8? It's 12, kasi yun yung originally, yung number of laborers, minus 4. Yun yung umalis. Yung 4. Ang natitira po, 8. Okay. So, i-finalize na natin. 180 LD divided by 8L. Ilan po yun? remaining time. Cancel the laborers, okay? Ang matitira days, that's the time, unit of time. 22.5 days. Okay, so ang answer natin, letter C. Okay, so pag may makita po kayong ganito, similar na problem sa civil service, most probably ganito po yung solution. Okay, next problem. Two buses travel the same distance. Okay, their speed are in the ratio of 4:7. If the slower bus takes 70 minutes, how long does the faster bus take? Okay? So, meron tayong speed, merong time. Okay? So, if you can remember, distance is equals to the speed times the time. Anyway, hindi na natin ma-mention dito yung distance. So, wala tayong computation na ganun kung gaano kalayo. Okay? Ratio and proportion lang talaga siya. Kaya lang meron ditong something na naiiba. That is inversely proportional. Doon papasok yung concept na pag mas mabilis, mas madaling makarating. Or mas konti yung oras na bubulin. Kasi ang involved dito, speed at time. So, mabilis siya, mataas, no? Mataas ang speed, mababa ang time, mas maiksi. Okay? Mabagal siya, mas mataas ang time. So, baliktad, di ba? Mababa ang speed, mataas ang time. Mas matagal dumating. Mataas ang speed, mabilis ang speed, mas konti yung time para magkakapit. Dapat maisama po natin yan sa computation yung concept para makuha natin ang tamang answer. Okay. So, gawa po tayo ng table. Speed, no? Time. Alright. So, dalawang bus po yun, no? So, yung speed ng slower bus, nasa itaas po, over speed ng faster bus. Okay? Sa kaliwa yung speed. Sa kanan naman yung time. Alright? Is equals to the time of the slower bus over the time of the faster bus. Okay? So, sa itaas yung slower, sa ilalim yung faster. Kaliwa yung tungkol sa speed, kanan na column yung tungkol sa time. Okay? Ano na dyan yung mag-i-value? Speed ng slower bus, meron yung 4, ito, no? Sa ratio and proportion. Speed ng faster bus, meron 7, ito po nakalagay, check natin. Speed or time ng slower bus, meron 70 minutes. Ang tanong, ano yung time ng faster bus? Okay? So, paano natin ipapasok yung concept na sinabi ko kanina na mas mabilis, mas maiksi yung oras, mas mabagal, mas mahaba yung oras? Babalik ta rin po natin yung time. Okay? Inversely proportional ang tawag. So, yung TF malalagay sa itaas, yung TS malalagay sa ibaba. Okay? Siyempre, interested tayo sa TF. Pero gawin po natin yan. Baliktarin natin. Yung isa lang po yung babaliktarin natin. Yung isa hindi. Speed remains, pero yung time magbabaliktar. Para maipasok natin yung concept na ganun. Okay? So, SS, slower bus, okay, over the faster bus. Tapos, yung time, yun yung babaliktarin natin. TF, sa itaas na siya. TS, sa ilalim. Okay? So, kung makikita niyo po, yung speed dito sa kaliwa, yung speed ng slower bus nasa itaas, na isa ibaba yung time ng slower bus. Kasi inversely proportional nga siya. Mas mabilis nasa itaas, pero yung time mas maiksi nasa ibaba. Same with the speed ng faster bus nasa ibaba, mabagal, no? Pero yung time ng faster bus nasa itaas. Inverse sila, no? Pag mabilis, then yung time tataas. I mean, mas maiksi yung time na kailangan. Pag mabagal, mas maraming time na kailangan. So, baliktad po siya. Okay? Basta inverse po siya. Substitute na natin para malaman natin yung sagot. Okay? So, yung speed ng slower bus po sa ilalim niya, 7. Yun yung faster bus. Yung speed is equals to, okay? Is equals to, ito yung hinahanap natin, TF, yung time ng faster bus. Sa ilalim niya is 70 minutes. Okay? So this one, yung TF po, yung time ng faster bus will be in minutes. Okay? Computing, tingnan po natin. 7F, cross multiply, 7 times TF, 7F is equals to 4 times 70 minutes. Okay? So, divide both by 7 para mawala yung 7 sa kaliwa. Matitira yung 7 sa kanan. Okay? TF is equals to 40 minutes po. Yan po yung sagot. Check natin kung magtatalo siya. Okay? Si slower bus takes only 70 minutes. Okay? Si faster bus, dapat mas maiksi, mas mabilis siya eh. Dapat mas mababa pa sa 70 minutes. Halos kalahati siguro. No? Kasi 4:7, halos kalahati din. So, dapat halos kalahati din ng 70 minutes ang sagot. Nagtatali naman po siya. 40 minutes. Yan po yung sagot. In this case, it's letter C. Alright. Hopefully po, nakatulong po ito. Sana po yung manood ulit kayo sa mga susunod na video. Meron pa tayong videos tungkol sa ratio and proportion. Sa series natin ng ratio and proportion. Thank you so much. We're gonna see each other in the next video. Bye-bye for now.